Hello? Is everything working? Seems like it. Knock, you cannot call in to join your own stream. Yeah, that sounds about right. This time. I'm silent. He's got 70 health instead of 80, and release negative. For each combat start, do 2 additional cards, same as the first game. Return from outside, and we'd be back. Transform one of your strikes and one of your defense. Lose 10 max HP. I don't think I want to do that. Still got to neutralize a survivor. 200 cards from discard pile into your hand. I feel like Neo's Fury could be cool because silent discards a lot. I'll try it. Which way do I want to go? Maybe on the middle path over here with the 2 elites. I don't want to hit a shop up early, so... At the end of the act, I'll fight waterfall giants. This is the underdogs this time. Not the other area. I don't think I can afford to lose as much health compared to the Ironclad. I do like how much more animated the characters are now. This kind of sucks to get all my defense on though. This is not enough damage to kill, I think. Two more strikes should do it now. Yep. What cards are you gonna have this game? Sucker Punch, Blade Dance, and Anticipates. Dexterity this turn. That's a new one. I'm gonna take Blade Dance though. Shifts is just easy. Corpse Slug. When the enemy dies, Corpse Slug immediately eats it, becoming stunned and gaining 4 strength. Interesting. I feel like I might be able to kill him with Neo's Fury. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, now I'm starting to wonder if that was the best idea. I noticed that when the Silent plays a shield, she actually throws a dagger. Which is cool. If you can do damage, is not though. Slice card deal 2 less damage for each other card in your hand. Well, it is 0. I can try it. Saying the chosen cheese at the end of combat, gain 1 max HP. This room is full of cheese. You look around to see if there are any traps, and above you is more cheese. Candles room here made of cheese. The furniture is also cheese. Suddenly the door behind you slams shut. It is made of cheese. Just 8 random con cards add to your deck. There's 14 HP. I mean, the chosen cheese does sound like it could be good in the long term, so I'll try it. Scrounge about for hours and hours. Time slips by your mind as your mind travels to strange places from the sheer presence of all this cheese and fade into a stupor. You snap awake and realize you're holding something. Chosen cheese. Probably gonna rest after this one. Up this again. I'm gonna take that. Modified hand. Whenever you play a power, random card in your hand is free to play that turn. Yep. Unchanged. What are these? Toad poles. They might be... I didn't get, where'd the... Oh my god, Blade Dance has exhaust now, no wonder. I was wondering where the hell it went. Expecting to get it back from my discard pile. It thorns now. It doesn't matter. Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 11 damage to all enemies. Interesting. I can do a prepared. I already got like 16 cards in the deck. Maybe I'll just think about it later. HP. First, Delia, what are you gonna be? The first time Phantasmal Gardener is hit each turn against 6 block. There's a lot going on here. Radiant Tincture. And the Speed Potion, honestly. I think I just gotta hit all of you once. I knew that precise cut. Realize now that it says the first time it's hit each turn, not like it's not like curl up where it goes away after the first time. That's gonna be an issue. Alright, I'm taking 17 damage this turn. Not very good. Next 2 turns, I'll split out Radiance. Blade Dance might be real bad here. Is your thing still active? It is. I want to kill you this turn. I don't think I block everything here. Down 41. And kill Mister. I might be able to do it next turn. It could have been worse, I guess. Anyways, Flick Flack. Sly. If this card is discarded from your hand before the end of your turn, play it for free. I do like Malaise, though. Sword of Stone. I'm sure this time I'll get it. strawberry. So we're gonna install max health here. I'm looking fog. I'm just not the biggest fan of blade dance. Is that name? Yeah. Not the biggest fan of that exhaust now, but I didn't understand why. I'll save that Neo's Fury. What do you do to my cards? Smoggy. You can only play one skill per turn. Oh, Anger's summoning something. This creature is trying to take you down with it. It will attack you for 8 damage before being destroyed. Death blow. I don't think that's happening. Oh yeah, and I can't play those because Smoggy. That's awesome. And you're summoning another. Oh, you're summoning 2 of these things. That's real nice. And then I can't defend because, you know. Better. When you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 2 HP. I would like that if I'm going to be going shivs. Which, by the way, I've only gotten 1 card for so far. Definitely rest in here. The first time Terror Eels HP reaches 70 or below, it becomes stunned. Oh, perfect time to get strangled. How about a skill? Get energy, draw 2 cards, exhaust. That's the sound of that. Max hand size is 10, I believe. I don't think it's going under 70. Good turn, though. Bring something back for me. A little late for that. I guess it's early as it could have been. I can actually malaise and precise gun, that'll stun him. That seems pretty good. Great. And he still has vigor, so... 0 times 3 damage. Perfect. Alright, give me something good here. Player extract. Draw 1 card at the start of your next turn, draw an additional card, or gets. That's over for blog, I guess. What are you? Surprised something is off about this creature. I can't wait to see it. Well, at least we don't have to deal with that. I get the feeling it's gonna summon something when it dies. I just got a feeling, you know. Yep. So, 2 goblins in a trench coat. Get all this out of my hand for size cut. I assume you're gonna run away with the money? Yeah. I still got weakened, so I can. Yeah. One more blade dance. Follow through. That's last card you play this turn with a skill. Apply 1 week to all enemies. Sounds like a watcher card from the first game. Taking another blade dance though. And I won't have to rest here. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna save that blade dance and hope for strangle. Use that instead. Now forget that I have that 1 energy, I don't want to waste it. I don't see myself doing a whole lot of damage with these 3 strikes in 1 turn, so how about just a malaise? Here we go. One more potion maybe for me? Another clarity extract. Grand finale, that's a funny one. I've never made it work in the first game, and I don't think I can do that here either. It's a lot of thinking. Let's just take the deflect. We're going into this with 53 HP, not the best. What's this guy do? You are just going to buff on your first turn. Can I like draw something else here? Like a strangle? Nope. I don't want to use my 1 blade dance. Can you draw me like 1 more? Yeah, we can just malaise, I guess. I don't want to use Neo's Fury either. Steam Eruption. When killed, deals 15 damage at the end of your next turn. So I guess I gotta survive this fight with at least 1 more for 15 HP. Oh, it's going up. I see now. Here's my strangle. I don't have to defend since the blade's gonna save me. Oh my god, you're healing. It's Fury. I don't have Strangle in the discard pile. Maybe this deck is just doomed. You know, Neo's Fury could give me Strangle back from... Nope, it just gave me my defense back. Yeah, I don't think I'm dealing enough damage to survive this guy in Act 1. Okay, maybe? And he's attacking every turn, mind you. What else I can do there? And he's healing again. Yeah, we're like definitely super dead here. I'm noticing a theme with every time it says Sword of Stone. I mean, 51 damage, I'm literally just dead. You have infinite health, I see what you're doing now. Oh, I've got an extra turn to survive. Maybe. I don't think that's enough, though. Yeah. Got new epics, though. Let's see what they are. The Architect. Too many beasts of imagination began to populate Pre and things aren't simple and fun anymore. It just didn't make sense, the monsters didn't follow logic. Maybe there needs to be one which can create, destroy, and control this mess, and see what its own imagination will. Let's imagine such a being. Eternal Armor, 3 energy for 7 fighting, that sounds terrible. Jackpot, 25 damage, add 3 random 0 cost cards to your hand, that sounds kinda cool. Prep time, start returning in full vigor. I like the idea of that. What we got here? Anomalous planets. The Regent. His Majesty barely even looked anymore and demanded its wipe through planet profiles in the current constellation. I demand to visit a more exciting planet. The Regent slammed his fist down to the space console. Anomalous planet detected. Regent has arrived. His Majesty may now embark on the Spire. Onwards. I'll play him next time. Additions to the timeline. Let's try again. Divine Right, at the start of each combat game, 3 energy. Heir to the Throne of the Stars. With cosmic powers, but his minions do the work. It's one of the new ones, not from the first game. The paper I wanted to color this cards, I might try that instead. I'll do Discovery. It's Underdogs again, and I'm gonna fight Soulfish. I feel like I might have seen that one already in another act. Let's go the mystery path again. I like that. Give me something good here. Play a card, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Serpent form. Seems like a great thing to have for free. There's a little health there, though. We can do Blade Dance again. I want to make it work this time. A doorway existed to where none existed most before. You entered to find 2 shimmering doorways and a well-dressed doorman. Oh, like from Deadlock. Finally, visitor. Please, please, choose a door, any door. Are we still in the Spire? How's this place so clean? Light door, upgrade 2 random cards. Dark door, remove 1 card from your deck. If I do light door, there's a pretty good chance it's going to upgrade a strike in it or defend, but... I want to bet on one of these 4 cards. Got my discovery at least. The light is blinding, but the light strengthens you. You're back in the underdogs. Steam rises from bubbling pools of hot liquid that shift colors with hypnotic rhythm. Barnacle growths hang from the ceiling, dripping with viscous fluid that hisses and rots when it touches the surface. The air feels heavy, laden with salt and something unmistakably organic. As you approach the edge of the largest pool, the liquid ripples. The water is bubbled more intensely as if anticipating your entry. Immerse, 2-8 max HP for 3 damage, or abstain, 10 HP. What's immerse? Liquid burns against your skin, simultaneously freezing and scalding. Beneath the surface, something brushes against your legs. Tendrils, currents with purpose, but when the pain subsides, you feel denser somehow, more substantial. More hum with satisfaction. Linger for 2 more HP and 4 damage. Let's do it. Temperature keeps rising. How long can you endure before the steam cooks you from within? 2 max HP, 5 damage? I can risk it. Keeps getting hotter. The pool's bubbling, sounds like laughter. 1 more. It's too hot. You wonder if this is what it's like to live in a village of demons. I gotta try 1 more. You've bathed so long you've lost track of your time and mind. Okay, I think that's enough. He gets to you and you hop out of the bath. Endless conveyor, you lumber to a shack with a bright but crooked sign that reads, Endless feast, pay what you hunger. Inside, a willowy, multi-armed chef is deftly putting bites of food and placing them onto a wooden chitinous belt. One of the chef's arms point to his sign, 35 gold each. 35 gold? Transform a card, continue feasting, or observe the chef, upgrade a random card in your deck. I'll transform something. For only 35. Grab jelly liver off the belt. Follow through. 35 gold for 4 max HP. Grab caviar off the belt. Why not? 35 gold. Clam roll. Heal 10. Yeah. Broke. You could eat more, but you're out of gold. I'd say I ate pretty well, though. I can go for a 3-leap path here. Things to look it up now. Tactician, this is a new one. It has a new effect. It costs 3 for 1 energy, but it has Sly. Pounce. So we'll follow through. Bend and a pounce. Can you get a potion here? No. More shivs. Memento Mori. Interesting. Do I? I don't really discard though. Let's try the elite. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm gonna kill everything here. I don't know. Pinpoint is kind of good though. Let's start with a follow through. One that's about to buff. Probably should have played like a defend there. At least I can kill one of them next turn. Probably don't want to just have that in my deck, so... something with it. Something good from Discovery. 3 damage to random enemy 4 times. Ricochet. Constantly have 6 in your hand. Cloak and Dagger. Sure. You can try since it's a 2 cost. I'm not gonna complain about that. It's a good pinpoint angle. How long's it been already? 34 minutes. Here you guys. Something good. And 11, at the start of your second turn, gain 2 energy. I assume it has a rare equivalent that gives me 3 at the start of my 3rd turn. I'm saying up to 1 card. Well laid plan, so that's a good one. I think now I need to rest. And we're up to another elite. I gotta go to the shop because I have no money. What are you? Token Colony cannot lose more than 20 HP each turn. That's a little annoying. What are you gonna do? 4 dazed. Ooh. That's like a predator. There's a damage cap on him. And we'll retain the blade dance again. This is going pretty good though. At minimum, this is gonna be 2 more turns though. Maybe draw a card this turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. Gross wave. I'll do this though. 1 second. Alright, just let's sort something out for a second. What are we doing here again? Oh, if I do this, so I can't play the Predator, then I want to. Alright, I'm hoping for just like one more turn here. Watch all the days be drawn first. Yep. It is what it is. There we go. Uria, you can now gain strength at rest sites. That's gonna be interesting. And then Nightmare. This card next turn, add 3 copies of that card into your hand. Leading Strike. So 7 damage and add 1 shiv into your hand. So it's like the opposite of Cloak and Dagger. Nunchuck. Oh my god. I didn't mean to press that one. Wait, can I go back? Can I go back? Yeah, hang on. I don't want to get rid of Survivor either. Let's get rid of a basic defend. I can probably... Can I do one more elite? I think I'll play safe here. I just want to rest or lift. Alright, this probably isn't going to be too hard. Yeah, there we go. No damage taken. And then we got Nunchuck ready for the next fight. I'm gonna lift here. Or just train. It was lift in the first game. In fact, I think this was just a Ironclad exclusive in the first game. Might be wrong though. What are you? Haunted ship? You don't have as much health as I thought you would. Accuracy. That kind of blows. No damage taken though. Blessing of the Forge, I like that one. Another piercing whale. You again. I think I'll well, let's see, give me an attack potion, maybe I can get an over 70 this turn. Pounce. It's like a pinpoint and then upgrade all the Blessing of the Forge. This isn't that bad since it's an upgrade strike. More of them. I would love to have accuracy right now. This one's shaping up to be better. Could have done that better. War paints. Upgrade 2 random skills. Please be both of my blade dances. Whatever. Slice at like a 0 cost damage. I'm gonna rest this time. I don't know what Soulfish does. Interesting. Power, what do we got? Souls of the Trade could be nice. I don't need the energy this turn. How about I, like... Well, if I do fall for weakness, since we get it anyway, so... Alright, now what are you gonna do? In return of this in your hand, lose 6 HP. Well, good thing I got Tools of the Trade. Says Sly. I can get rid of that with Survivor. And then I actually just have too much energy for everything else. Discard an Ordinary Strike. This doesn't seem like it's gonna be that bad. It's gonna be 1 back in now. Okay. Oh, you got intangible. That kind of sucks. Well, I mean, there's no point in doing that. I'm gonna retain that one. I'm going to discard this because I don't care about the back end. Maybe you'll get some that discards? The 10 damage to all enemies, repeat this effect for each enemy killed. Wow. That's kind of just good for a 1-cost card. And it turns out I can play this anyway, so... How many beckons are in my deck? There's at least 3. Yeah. Great time to be playing Silent right now. Forget the beckon, I feel like I'd get him this turn. Let's up your block game this turn. Interesting, because I can't actually game block looking at this. Right now, at least. That kind of bothers me, but it is what it is. Sneezed. New epoch. Epic. I'm never gonna figure out what sounds right. Assassinates. Nate deal 10 damage, apply 1 vulnerable. This is just a strictly better backstab, isn't it? Hive. Oh, Kaiser Crab, we fought this one before. We go on the strange path again. Figure things out from there. Oh, but first. We have Pale. Murderous creature, no need for violence here. Have part of me and find peace. You may sacrifice cardboards to Pale. Every 2 sacrifices, obtain a relic. That sounds great, actually. Also, Pale's blood at the start of turn, draw an additional card. I can try that. That sounds pretty nice. Maybe this middle path over here with 3 leads. You might just be dead right now with all this. I'm not taking... It's not that big of a deal. Dagger throw? I'm gonna sacrifice this. 1 relic every 2 fights if you think about it. Ooh, what are you? As you're fending off a swarm of aggressive insects, you suddenly notice a mighty, rugged warrior man fighting beside you the whole time. The insects, sensing defeat, scatter. You turn to your fellow fighter. Would you like any tips on exterminating these pests? How polite. No one accepts his offer. Learn extermination technique. Do 3 damage 4 times to all enemies. Learn squash technique. Add squash to your deck. 10 damage and apply 2 vulnerable. I like the need to exterminate, especially with my strength. Thank you, Bug Slayer. See, you wish to learn the extermination technique. Very good. Pause briefly, thinking how best to endow you with this maneuver. This is the technique. Behold. He boasts while holding up a can of insecticide. Oh, it's the field of man-sized holes. What do I want it to have perfect fit with? I guess I'd put Discovery on top. I'm not really thinking about it. Yep. Snug fit. You're gonna... Yeah, you're gonna... You're not... You're stealing my shit, but you're not stealing my money. You're just taking my cards. And then running away if I don't get you in time. Kind of doing the scary amount of damage this turn, though. Oh, you've got flight. Anyways. Poison, fletchettes. I mean, fletchettes could be nice. Could also use some block. I feel like I'm not focused enough on block here. Yeah, I've still got my, like, only upgraded defense in that survivor. I'll take a dodge and roll plus. I'll go the middle path. I would really like my exterminate now. Or not. This could give it to me. Nope. Okay. We're throwing the explosive ampule. Well, there's my exterminate. I mean, 1 energy for like 16 damage moonfall enemies, that's pretty good. This guy's gonna summon again. I would also really like a shuriken if that's available. I don't draw. Can do this, however. One short again. These are gonna die though if I kill the main fly, so. I think these enemies are just not built for the silent. Let's sacrifice. Or Calcum, that's nice. And you were like, not that big of a deal, I think. Oh, there's my shiv's accuracy. You know what? Let's take fish oil. I'm going all in on this turn. Times 3. And we might just be good next turn. I'll have to kill you, like, right now. Give me some good discovery. 1 dexterity and 4 thorns. Sly. Leg sweep's good, too. Good fight. Now I can probably live next time. Gigantification potion next deck you play deals triple damage. Add 3 shifts into your hand, reduces card's cost by 1. I like the sound of that. Up my sleeve. Train. It's great for shifts. And happy flower. You are actually so done for, I just got exterminate. $15 times 4. Good night. Toxic egg. Storm of steel. I'm taking that. Assassinate first, maybe you. See, I would love a shuriken here. We got Nunchaku for next fight. Take another dodging roll. I would have loved the Sword in the Stone here now. Sermon's probably gonna be good on Kaiser Crab too, because of how he works. Looking at the state of things, maybe I should have just played defense instead of that, but it's fine. I think I've got enough. Got enough to defend. Maybe enough to kill. It's enough. Weak enemies take double damage from attacks. That sounds really nice. I mean, that's like a straight up better vulnerable, I think. What do you do again? It's oh, you're actually really bad for me. Lose 1 strength and dexterity this turn every time I play a card, and guess what I do a lot. I mean, this is really, really bad. Need like a, well, what's your name? Discovery to give me something really good here. I'll do this one first. Maybe I didn't need to play that. I mean, I have Orichalcum. It's an easy one to forget about. What do I only have 2 things that give weak, though. So is that the best idea? I don't know. Discovery is something good. Not my favorites. And I'm about to get it for 7 times 3. Alright, just straight up deal 0 damage now. That's awesome. Block. That one was rough. No thank you. I'm gonna sacrifice. And maybe even sacrifice here too, depending on how things go. Okay, another thing that's really, really bad for the silent. That's cool. But this is really nice. 4 thorns when you're doing 7 times 3. Comes a little bit of dexterity too. Maybe take a Heart of Iron just in case. Save the other one for the boss. I was hoping you. I think they always buff on this turn. Well, that's pretty bad, but good thing I've got this. Just enough damage. Pendulum. Knife Trap. Upgrade and play every shiv in your exhaust pile on the enemy. That sounds awesome. I will be taking that instead of sacrificing. And for Kaiser Crab, I feel like I could risk a train here. Drink the dexterity potion. Even though I'm not doing it this turn. This Auric Alchemy's gonna protect me a little bit. Yeah, Knife Trap sounds awesome though. Now I'll drink this, I think. What about my extermination? No? Rocket's coming though. Well, 49? That's mostly survivable, I think. I think I just want to save Nunchuck for next turn, maybe get that Swift Potion. Got for the weakness. Do nothing this turn. Also do everything this turn. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. All cards in your hand are free to play this turn. Yeah. Let's see it. Kind of a waste of energy, but it's totally fine, actually. Save that last attack from next turn again for Nunchaku. Where's my retain, actually? I didn't draw it yet. There it is. I'm actually not going to attack again. And I'm hoping for that Knife Trap. Come on, it's at the very bottom. That's enough for this guy. 17 shivs. Straight to the dome. Oh, maybe this will give me something cool. Why not? Now if I kill this guy, it's gonna transfer to the other one. It sure will. Never mind. She just turned her face that way and I thought that's what it'd do. Okay, good night, Crusher. One more. Epic discovered. If you play a card, gain 1 block. That's a good one. It kind of messes with Orichalcum a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. And I don't imagine that tracking stacks. Glory. I'm fighting the queen. I don't think that's as bad as silent, I would have to imagine. I like to hit up a shop though. And what's the late path looking like here? AMD notification, whatever. I'm gonna go with the left path and get that shop. Are there any other shops in this? I mean, there's one on the right. But that's only a 0 elite path. Not my favorite. Killer. Say nothing. Oh, this is like an actual conversation. This won't end well for you. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Baku plays your first turn for you. No thank you. Add 2 random crystals and 3 wishes to your deck. Wishes is very different from the first game. It says put a card from your draw pile into your hand and exhaust. When you have counter the merchant, immediately obtain everything he sells. I actually don't really like any of these options right now. I mean, Lord's Parasol is funny, but I actually want to choose what I add to my deck this time. I guess we'll go with Seer Talon. Oh, right, and these are upgraded because of Toxic Egg, so that's actually fine. And then, Injury and Clumsy, I can deal with that. I'm surprised it wasn't the Biting Scrolls first this time. Feels like it always is. I got no attacks this turn. Literally none. Just gonna play against the block next turn. I can accept this. We get me take 2 times more damage from attacks. Maybe that multiplier goes up. I just need to wait to apply more weak. Oh, this is gonna fucking suck. What do I have in regards to block in here? Basically nothing. Boy. Hello, Mr. Slutty Sheep. How's it going? What's I... Something popped up. Anyways. It's going alright. That's good to hear. This is my first time playing this on... How are you liking the game so far? I'm loving it a lot because I was a big fan of the first Slay the Spire, and I think this one's pretty good. Maybe even better compared to the first one right now. This is my first time playing Silent. I guess technically my second run for today. First one didn't go so well, but this one's feeling great. We got a Giria with all 3 rests so far. Especially I'm gonna save. I'm about to take 21 damage though, so that's not as good. Oh my god, he has 18 strength. I think I'm gonna wish that knife trap back. It's funny since I also seem to like the second one much more, but there seems to be a few people that seem to hate it. Well, you know, it's like, it's in early access, there are some balancing problems, but overall I think it's pretty good. Let's take Cloak and Dagger here. Right now I'm going mostly in on shivs. And, ooh. Chance an attack with momentum 5. Increase this card's attack damage by 5 this combat when played. That's kind of a lot for one enchantment, though. Oh my fucking god, what is this? Gold Axe, deal damage equal to the number of cards played this combat. I've seen this one before, but this seems significantly better with shivs. Same with Strangle. So I think I'm gonna go... Strangle, Gold Axe. It's still ass. Oh, what's still ass? Punched it? I have no idea. Gold Axe. Oh, it's too late, I took it. I'm sure it could be kind of fun. And what else can I go here? I don't know what I was opening the map for. I'm gonna see. Maybe I could put this momentum on something. Oh no, you know what? Momentums could be... Yeah, I just said momentums could be good for Exterminate since it deals so much damage multiple times. I'm still figuring things out, you know? I've got... How many hours total on this game now? Just under 5. I did get 1 win on Ironclad though. I'm gonna just take the whetstone and see what that'll give me. I'm not that worried about curses, to be honest. There goes it. Upgraded the Gold Axe. And the Strangle, the 2 things I just bought. There's the biting scrolls I was talking about. Well, that would be a really good time for that. Where is it? Where's... Oh, there it is. There's the Exterminate. I hate these guys. Yeah, the max health reduction is something. 6 times 4. Oh, wait, that's 24 damage. If I just do the duplicate, I can just kill them all in one go. Might just do that. Wait, yeah, 24, I would take you, and then you get killed by Strangle. It would be cool if it was lower max HP until end of fight, but bigger amounts. Yeah, I could see that working. To win this guy, I don't think I can kill him. I could kill him one hit, maybe. I'm not gonna think too hard about it, actually. I'm just gonna drink it and go. And then I got to Pale's Wing. You may sacrifice cardboard and then get a relic for every 2 times you do it, which sounds like a really powerful ancient relic. But I actually like the idea of Plague Dance Plus here, so I'm gonna take that instead. How much time do you have on this game, actually? Because I know there are people pouring in some crazy hours on it, even though it's only been out for not too long. 100 hours at the moment. That's pretty sick. You got a favorite character so far? Because in the first one, I really love all 4 of them. I can never really decide. Some more damage to lose 2 HP. Choose card to transform. Is there one that I'd like to get more damage on? Maybe I put this on. Necrobinder or Regent? I've heard, I think it's Necrobinder who's got some... I think Necrobinder and Regent I've heard had some really, really powerful synergies, but I haven't played him yet, I don't know, but I did just get Regent, so I'm going to play him next. I think I want Corrupted on the Gold Axe because that's going to be able to deal a lot of damage in one blow. Regent is learning curve. Interesting. What is this? There's a new one? Grave of the Forgotten. There is a single grave with a roiling blue flame. A prideful warrior died in battle, but its soul is restless. It wants to keep fighting. You feel it begging to journey with you. But perhaps it's better for it to face the truth. Confront with truth, add decay to your deck. Enchant card that exhausts with soul's power. This card loses exhaust. That sounds interesting. I don't actually have a lot that exhaust. I mean, there's obviously the blade dances, but... And what happens if I get the Forgotten Soul? Whenever you exhaust a card, you'll want... Okay, well... Shiv's exhaust, I think we know the answer here. You place your hand on the grave and whisper, "Ascend with me." In response, the flames draw out from the grave and coalesce it into a burning soul and hover around you loyally. It knows what you are and wishes to escort you to your final destination. With right cards like Imagine, Impervious, or Something Never Leaving. Oh yeah, Impervious, that's the Ironclad one that's 2 energy, 30 block, but exhaust. That could be pretty nice. Basically, I get this one all the time and I'm not that worried about it, especially here. Damn, that is a lot of damage he's doing though. Maybe I want to toss a weak potion at him. Just thinking, maybe I go more in on defending here instead of just going for the hard exterminate. Even though dealing damage just all the time is so tempting. It's a habit I never broke when I played Ironclad. Strangle with Blade Dance, that's awesome though. The defects card that increases block every time. That's like, what's it called? Genetic algorithm? Let me look it up. Defect, genetic algorithm. Yep, that's the name. Genetic algorithm. Gain 1 block permanently increases cards blocked by 2 and exhaust. Yeah, that could be pretty good with no exhaust, because when I played Defect in the first game, I was never really huge on that card. And, Nunchaku, ending a turn with 3 energy kind of sucks, but I feel like next turn I want that extra one from Nunchaku. Also, because I want to build up that gold axe. The 50 block never leaving it, keeps getting better. Yeah, you can imagine. Discovery. I'm gonna take... Oh, I've got no block here right now. That's not gonna be good. I'll just take the Predator down. I've actually got a huge deck here right now that I'm looking at it. It's going to hurt. Maybe you'll even kill him one with that 1 gold axe. I'm looking at that damage after I play all these. Zero cost white noise that kept giving me more powers for free forever and went infinite with that. I'm a huge sucker for the cards that are just like, it gives you a random attack or skill or power for free that turn. Oh wait, this definitely does not kill in 1 turn. Whoopsie. I would really love my knife trap here, actually. Knife trap I'm a big fan of. It's, well, you have 100 hours, so I'm sure you probably know what it does already. Yeah, 13 shivs on this guy, he's done. Oh yeah, and then it also gets blocked because of After Image. Then lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards, that's alright. Nightmare. That could be an interesting one. What would I want in Nightmare? Maybe my Exterminate, when that gets built up with momentum. There's also stuff like potentially zero cost up my sleeve. Knife trap, actually. Knife trap. Fleets. That's nice. Something I do like so far is how they've leaned more into Ironclad's vulnerable applications. I think that's pretty cool. And Tinker Time, this one's a fun one. Make a skill or make an attack. I think I want to make a skill because I've got so many fucking attacks in my deck. Add a random card in your hand, it costs 0 this turn. Gain 2 energy. I don't know if energy is that big of a deal for me right now. But I mean, the block that gives me energy is really nice too. Maybe see that random card in the hand, because I was just saying I'm a sucker for these. And it's innate. Here, I think I'll just rest. I'm also seeing that they've got a... Every class is vulnerable now? Oh yeah, I saw, like, right here, someone's got Assassinate. And then I know, wonder if Terror... Does she still have Terror? Because I know she had that one from first game where it's, like, 99 vulnerable. That could be real nice for if it was available for Ironclad. Okay, I should have checked this first. Sucker Punch. I can also do Up My Sleeve, but I think Exterminate's better here. Oh, I can play both. I have not seen Terror, mostly because Ironclad has Bully. Yeah, well, that's like nearly 100 vulnerable from, yeah, 2 mana kill enemy. Yeah, because that's like... Bully is like, I think, 2 or 3 more damage per vulnerable, and then that's almost 100 vulnerable, so you're doing like 300 damage in 2 cards. I did see that, can I kill this guy with... I did see that they've got Prismatic Shard, but this time it's Prismatic Gem, and instead of a shop relic, it is a ancient relic. I haven't seen it yet though, I just had a friend talk about it. It does the same thing as the first game, but it also gives you energy at the start of your turn, and I feel like that could be cool. Because I've never really got anything going with Prismatic Shard. Okay, what do I want to do here? I mean, Nightmaring My Wishes could be funny. Maybe I will just Nightmare My Wishes. There's nothing else to do with all this energy. I mean, except wishing the cards from my draw pile. Don't know why that wasn't my first thought. And then, oh, I can knife trap here. Another Blade Dance? You're forgetting the fact that Bully gets the vulnerable buff, so with 100 vulnerable it would be 300 times 1.5. Oh, you're so right. Totally forgot. 450. Yeah, I don't think I've even encountered a boss that has more than, like, 300 health yet. It's like a Blade Dance Plus. As heavy as the deck is getting. Oh my god, more of them? Oh, Kunai would have been nice though, but... Jackpot, that one I just unlocked. Ultimate Strike, that's just fucking nuclear bomb. I could remove an injury or clumsy, but... with everything in my deck, I feel like I'm just never gonna get around to seeing them. I'm gonna throw in a Cloak and Dagger and a Blade Dance in there. The Queen. Oh, and I've got one really coming up. These guys, I see them all the time. Mad Science, give me something good here. Like a Cloak and Dagger. I mean, that's blocked. I see you have not removed even once. That's right, I haven't removed a thing. Tracking stacks, by the way. I was wondering that because I noticed that when you play tracking, it has like a value of 2, so I assume when you play another tracking, it increases. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a hoarding problem, but it's worked out for me so far. It's very funny. Even 2 curses, that's right. If I never get around to see them, they don't matter. Oh, nightmaring the exterminate here could be really good. It's gonna hit all of them. I think I can afford to do that. And cloak and dagger. Did I even take 3 damage? I can just play that one defend. Actually, I think Blade Dance will kill him right here. Yeah. These guys are horrible in multiplayer, not fun. I haven't gotten around to trying multiplayer yet, but I probably will since it's like 4-player co-op and I've got 3 other people who have the game. One of them gifted it to me actually, and I thank her very much for that. So the idea of playing like 4 players Slay the Spire with co-op with strangers sounds real funny. This player is honestly so much fun. I imagine it's an interesting experience. I've also seen the things people draw on the map. That's pretty funny. Alright, there goes these guys. They even have multiplayer only cards. That sounds very interesting. I think I want back. I'm actually gonna sacrifice one for the second relic. Each combat, the first time you play a card that debuffs an enemy, double its effect. Interesting. What does smithing my setting gonna do? That's gonna do 2 vulnerable. Would I just give the boss 4 vulnerable? 4 shifts. 4 damage. Innates. 8 damage and 2 weak. If you just want that innate after image. Funny with some of the debuffs say double or triple damage other players do. I'm gonna go for the after image. I don't think I'll be as concerned with fighting the Queen as I did with Ironclad because Sun has a lot of card draw. Whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. I have something 4 or 6 times the damage. It does seem like a... Oh, this is a rare relic, I see. I don't draw shit this turn. I could play for after image, I guess. Start beating the hell out of the torch head. Wave is up in the correct deck. Wave? Oh, Corrosive Wave. My mind immediately went to like Wave of the Hand or Iron Wave. Yeah, I could imagine it being pretty good. Chase of Binding. I just drawn 10 cards, already like 30 poison to everyone. Yeah, imagine it's real satisfying when you've got something like Gamble taking out the whole hand and then drawing new ones. Fucking bad. They did nerf Gamble. How'd they nerf Gamble? Because, I'm just going by the... I mean, I've seen Gamble already, but I just didn't really pay attention to it. I know in the original it was like, let me look it up. Calculated gamble. That one was, discard your hand and draw that many and exhaust. That one's 0 cost. It will always exhaust. Oh yeah, cause, upgraded in the first one, that made it not exhaust. So what does the upgrade do in this one? Retain. That's pretty nice though, being able to retain that. Oh, knife trap, it's over. You lucky asshole. Survived with 2 health. Oh, you know what though? When I knife trap on the queen, that's just gonna... It is but no longer infinite with that. Yeah, that's fair. I think, what's his name? Forgotten Soul is just gonna kill the torch head. Yep. Oh my god, and then this fucking Nunchaku energy. Only had ice cream. But yeah, overall, for like the little I've played so far, really loving the game, and I like that you like it too. So I think it's pretty cool. Taking 7 times 5 damage though, that's not very cool. Gold axe for 47 damage, I love that though. It's great for this boss though. Yeah, this one's kind of a pain in the ass when you don't have enough card draw, I can see. Actually, I just gotta drink this block potion. And nothing else I can do this turn. Nightmare. Oh, so... Oh, you followed me. Thank you very much. Glad that you're enjoying this, though. What would I... Could actually wish one of my blade dances and nightmare it. There's also Discovery, that's a funny one. Okay, I think I'm gonna wish one of my blade dances in here. I played the wrong wish. It's the one on the left that doesn't have bound on it. I fucked that up. So what we're going to do instead is Strangle Blade Dance. Knife Trap is in the discard pile right now, I'm afraid. I would have gone straight for that if it was an option. We're good thinking. I have a habit of just opening things and looking at them when nothing else is going on. Actually, let's see, what can I wish here? That'd be helpful. Because I'm gonna take 25 damage. To double every time. Oh yeah. Oh no, wait, you're so right because... Oh, wait. Let me think, cause... If I Nightmare Knife Trap, it's just... Is Knife Trap just taking the knives out of exhaust and putting them back in, or is it playing new shivs and adding them to the exhaust pile? Because if it's the... Oh, I see. The answer is no. Pretty sure it's new. Oh, well, that changes things then if it's just taking new shivs. I'm just gonna play this defend. I can deal with taking 7 damage. You're wrong, but I feel like that is the case. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the case because I know Defect has a card that channels lightning for every lightning you've channeled, and that doubles pretty quick. What do I want to do here? I think it's doing up my sleeve. And I think next turn, I'm gonna draw 6 cards and then I'll play one of my wishes and get that Knife Trap back in. I've only played it like twice, that's fair. Yeah, end turn. 10 times 5, I'm not even worried. Here we go. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to play both of them actually. I only draw 5. You don't shuffle back into my draw pile when I play that? What the fuck? That's messed up. I guess we'll do Piercing Whale. 1 times 5. And then, we get... Dagger Spray, I guess. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. I'm still gonna win this, I think. 36 cards exhausted, though. Yep. Just draw them both now. I'll just have to get through 26 cards. I'll just play the Exterminate. Discovery is a funny option, though. Alright, well that kind of sucks. I'll do Pounce. And, I'm actually not gonna play that Defend, I don't care. Save it for something big. Well, here's the gold axe. Bye, Queen. New Epic. Sick run, though. Oh, she got straight to attacking. Not even an introduction. Oh, and she's going again. So, 1240 damage to the Architect, but it wasn't enough. Total of 2480 damage to the Architect. She's silent, so no time to speak. That's right. It still stands despite taking, okay, how much is this? It looks like 76 billion damage from all who have faced him. Pretty good, though. And big deck. I'm kind of surprised I didn't unlock anything. New things on the timeline, though. I wonder if there's going to be Act 3. Like a new act, like, with the hearts. They'll probably be, yeah, Act 4. I feel like they'll probably add one during early access. Trophies. Fantastic trophies occupy this forsaken place. All were defeated one by one. Those marked by the silent always fall. I mean, no shade to the silent, but having 2 lights here isn't, like, the most impressive thing. Okay. Poison Potion, Ghost in a Jar, and Cunning Potion. Timeline is where you unlock stuff in this game. Yeah, I've seen it before. I've unlocked a fair amount of stuff already. Set hungers for a greater challenge. Essentials are now available when starting a run. Bigger Prey. Love in the placeholder art. The other sisters judge the 4th one in silence. They have not seen her for over 3 centuries, and she returns with an ugly, pulsating scrap. The silent recollects the trials she endured for this trophy, but does not speak. To speak is weak. One can only prove herself in more impressive trophies. There's always bigger prey. You did unlock something by beating the Act 3, but it's just in timeline. Right. I'm going to assume that this pulsating scrap she has right here is something from the heart. Calling it an ugly pulsating scrap is... I guess that's one way you could reduce it to that. Snakebite. Retain, apply 7 poison. Bubble Bubble. If the enemy has poison, apply 9 poison. Poison is triggered 1 additional time. That sounds pretty strong. And I've got one more epic in here. Ill. A sickness carrying a familiar scent courses through the silent's veins. The heart pierces, slowly killing her. The grotesque trophy is hurled into the ocean, but the blight has no cure. She will die soon. What if the purple saying ugly is actually a Watcher reference? That's so mean to the Watcher. I like her. She's got Watcher in her veins then. Got tough bandages, paper crane, and Tingsha. Yeah, I remember these relics. Alright, I think we've got time for... How long has it been? What the fuck was I on the timeline? I thought I saw something off in there. She does now do more retaining, so maybe. Yeah, it feels like every character got like bits and pieces from the Watcher since she's not in this game from looks of it. Yeah, I think we got time for, it's been an hour 42, we've got time for one more run. So I'm gonna try the Regent. Now I have not seen a single bit of his gameplay yet, so I'm going in this totally blind. Oversized blue creature, I am the future king. Cute, you will see me again. Golden Pearl, Lost Coffer, Large Capsule. 2 random relics for an additional strike and defend. What do you have actually? 1 energy for 2 energy? Oh, that's not energy. That's like a third or second thing. Deals 7 damage, apply 1 vulnerable. 1 weak, apply 1 vulnerable. Oh, I see the issue here now. He's got to manage 2 forms of energy. I probably don't want another strike and defend. Give me Give me the gold pearl. Overgrowth. Ceremonial beast. Stars are forever energy, only for turn. Do I want to try the 3 elite path as a character I've never played before? Might. If things go bad, is there a different path I can take, actually? Yeah, if things go bad, I can avoid the elites. But yeah, I assume I... Oh, right, you start with 3, so you get to play this right away. So he's got all his minions doing this work. Current star mounts. Stars only get used by you, not going up or down automatically. Yeah, I see you got, he retained that one that I didn't use. Nothing else I can really spend energy on, so I'm gonna take that. Oh, 7 strength, wow. Could I have... No, that doesn't kill this turn. If they don't plan on adding Watcher to this game, I'd be kind of bummed, but I can understand why, because Wrath's stance was just so powerful. Astral Pulse. Because our... It's 1 of 3 colorless cards added to your hand. 11 block, next turn gain 4 block. Astral Pulse sounds nice, because they got a lot of enemies in Act 1 that are like a bunch of small ones. Could try that. Kazar sounds cool too. I'm gonna try Astral Pulse. Don't want to get fancy with it when I don't even know how to play this guy. So card transform into Peck, Slither. When you draw this card, randomize cost from 0 to 3. I mean, Slither seems like a terrible option right now. Torque Toughness. Peck, I don't know about. I'm gonna try Taurus. Turn one of these defends into a better defend. Place Taurus carving in the pedestal, your stomach lights up as... My stomach lights up? As the statue transforms into a piping hot fried confection. An insatiable hunger takes over and you quickly consume the donut. You feel tougher, but slower. On other notes, every class lost some of their icon cards. Like, for example, Alchemize is now colorless, so is Shockwave and such. Yeah, I did see, the Defects Equilibrium, that's now a colorless card, but... For Alchemize, I can understand why that's colorless. Oh, Sword in the Stone. I have yet to find out what this transforms into, and I'm gonna find out today. Where's the complete path? I can go on the right side. That's an early shot. Sling of... Okay, well, if I knew I was gonna get Sling of Courage, I would have taken Peck. Watcher's full hand draw is also colorless now. Interesting. Okay, I see a lot going on here. Photon Cuts. 10 damage, draw a card, put a card from hand on your draw pile. 8 damage, 2 of, what's this called? Stars? Put this card on top of your draw pile. I think I want to take Sling of Courage. I've always loved Sling of Courage. And then I could afford Photon Cut. So what would I want to put on the top of my draw pile? We want a lot of star generation early on. Yeah, maybe... I'm gonna take Photon Cut, because if I draw something like Astral Pulse or Falling Star and don't have the stars to play it, I could maybe put that back on top. For your local business. This is like a huge Astral Pulse angle here. Yep. I knew it. Yeah. But you know, with time I'll figure out how this character works, but I do think stars are an interesting mechanic. Convergence. Next turn, gain energy and a star. Retain your hand this turn. Gather light, 7 block, 1 star. Solar Strike, 8 damage, 1 star. Let me think. Convergence could be cool, but... damage isn't an issue right now. I think I want... I would rate this card 1 star. I would rate all of these 1 star. And this one 1 energy and 1 star. I don't think... maybe I want a little more defense in there. Then, ooh, if I go the middle path, though, that's an elite followed by an elite. So maybe I gotta go left path, actually. This guy. Let me think here. Let me see a Photon Cut. What am I gonna draw here? I'll put Torque Toughness on top, I guess. This guy reminds me of the statue head from first game. Which is not as dangerous. What's here? Big Bro of Statue Head. Yeah, because... well, if you think about it, I feel like this would be like the little brother, because... the statue head is like a large statue that connects to something bigger. This one is a whole statue, but it's probably not as big as the entire statue head. Well, when he was a whole statue, I suppose. You know what I mean. Play this first to apply vulnerable. Then, maybe you are just much bigger in this game. That's also true. I do feel a little bit larger in here. But the Regent's a tiny guy. Let me think here. I could do Torque Toughness to get some when he's about to attack on those next 2 turns, or I could take advantage of the vulnerable now. And maybe I want to do that instead. Yeah, 31 damage shaved off. Shall we begin? Well, it's a good thing I got all my blocks here. It's funny though, when he dies, he loses the head, so maybe it's the same enemy. You've got a good point there. Is it fallen? Oh, I need 2 stars for the fallen star, right. That's gonna hurt. It's a good thing I chose the campfire path. This is enough, I think. Wait, I needed 3 to play that one. I totally forgot. It's fine, I'll just rest to the next campfire. Good thing I had that Sling of Courage. Letter Opener. Every time you play 3 skills, deal 5 damage to all enemies. I love Letter Opener. Manifest Authority. That sounds cool. At the end of combat, gain 30 gold. Know thy place. I mean, this is really tempting. That's with 41 HP? Nah. Put this on top, I suppose. Greed. It is so easy to just fall into greed in these games. And I do it every time. Falling Star doesn't seem like the best idea here since I can't really take advantage of the weak and vulnerable. It's very funny in the multiplayer, make the other people kill the enemy while you just play those for money. I mean, looking into the region's general vibe, he does really seem like the kind of guy who just get everyone else to kill the enemy while he gets money. You know, I can't kill him this turn, but I can certainly get royalties off. He's based like that. Okay, now just kill him. Is that 30 gold? Forge 6. What is this? The first time you forge each combat, add Sovereign Blade into your hand. Adds additional damage to Sovereign Blade. Okay. It's very interesting. There's glow, gain energy, stars, draw 2 cards. Forge. Know thy place? That could... Know thy place is kind of basic. It could save my life though with that weak and vulnerable. Sounds like it does give energy next turn. I'm gonna try Refined Blade. Maybe get something going here. What's going to be in the chest? The blade retains, I did notice that. Ornamental fan. Here we go, Refined Blade on turn 1. I need to fucking block though. So what, I'm gonna... Electricals and then Refined Blade. Ooh, that's cool looking. I didn't realize it's actually gonna like show up over here. Was it? Is it trying to avoid my cursor or something? Oh. I did not realize that Refined Blade would immediately add that 6 damage to the Sovereign Blade because in here it says it deals 10. What do I do here? I'm gonna go Torque Toughness. Then I'm gonna get a full on top. I'm gonna put Falling Star on top, maybe. Defend a little more. I don't think you can ever get it since you only summon by forging. Yeah. Great time to use this. And while he's vulnerable, I think I'll use it right now for 27 damage. And I would assume that by forging, it does not immediately add it back into my hand. Oh, wait, I can kill this turn. Excellent. Came right back to my hand. Bellows. The first hand you draw each combat is upgraded. Yeah, no. Authority Charge. What is this? Choose 2 cards and you drop out to transform into minion strikes. Deal 7 damage, draw a card, and exhaust. That sounds interesting. That doesn't sound bad at all, actually, because I can get rid of, like, my... maybe the shitty cards I don't want, like, strikes. The blade gets bigger visually, too. Blade gets bigger visually, too. That's cool. Way to unclutter. Yeah. Oh, wait, this... the first hand I draw each combat is upgraded, not the first card. That changes things. Draw 2 cards. Deal 11 damage. Interesting. I think first off I want a Toric Toughness. And I think just a refined blade. Are you playing on the beta patch, by the way? I'm not playing on the beta patch right now, but they updated some things for beta, right? Oh, it looks like they reworked a few things. New Neo blessings, new, yeah, more balancing. Yeah, you need to select it differently. Yeah, I know how beta branches work in Steam, but I think for now I'll just stick to this patch, maybe check out the beta after this. Oh, I can just kill this guy with the silver and blade. Here we go. There's that charge. Oh, looks like I've got no defense here. I do like the non-beta better, but yeah. I mean, the thing with beta is like, I imagine the beta is just for like testing new balance changes. Like I told you, royalties here. If I can't defend, I might as well do royalties. And then, what is in my drop pile? Just one strike. Do I want to transform one strike into a minion strike? No hate. Yeah, speaking of balance changes though, I heard the game got a bit of a review bombing recently because of balance changes. A lot of people miss them out and get review bombing for it. Yeah, I heard. And that kind of sucks. And I heard it was just to like rework some things so infinites were less easy. Anyways, I think I will transform that one strike into a minion strike. I'm gonna take some damage to the face here, but there's another rest side coming up, so it's fine. I just barely don't have enough damage to kill this guy. You know, I don't want to take 12 damage here. Give me the fish oil. Another forge. I'm gonna go for that. Bellows could be pretty nice if I had a bag of preparation. Bigger first hand. As for the elites, I'll give it a shot. If it's the parasite, I think the, what's its name? Where is it? Astral Pulse. Oh, would you look at that as the parasite, and I upgraded my Astral Pulse. Though I do feel like I want to save that. Forge is mostly the non-star build you can go. Interesting. That's good to know. I think I'll put Astral Pulse on top. Maybe Toric Toughness. Because I got a block. Astral Pulse, I'm going to save that for next time, actually, when those parasites come out. Still figuring out how this guy works, but I'm liking him so far. The 4x4 damage, I don't like that as much. I'd love to refine Blade here, though. I can risk it. It's cool, unlike this elite. Yeah, my friend, she doesn't like this elite, and I can understand why. Falling Star, though. Yeah, I think it's gonna fuck him right up with Silverane Blade. Alright, so here's the thought process. Since it's at 1 HP, well, I can't actually kill this one even if I want to without playing Swift Potion. I'm gonna Venerate and Refine Blade. You could have killed if you wanted. Yeah, I could, but the thought process right now is, I want to draw my, I keep forgetting the name of it, Astral Pulse back. And then, yeah. Actually, wait, let me see here. Wait, it's gonna be a thinking process. I want to charge on my regular strikes, maybe. Oh, wait, I can charge on the infection. Wait, I'm gonna charge on the infection then, and I'm going to draw 3. Okay, this is perfect, this is perfect. I'm going to do maybe my regular strike. Yeah, I'm gonna do my regular strike, and get that Astral Pulse. And they're dead. Perfect, just the way I wanted it to work. Strike Dummy. Strike Dummy is really funny, actually, because, you know what? I've got minion strikes, and those count. Convergence, Bulwark. 13 block and Forge 10. That sounds good. How about a healing on this event? Oh, that's an enemy. Fine, Shambler. This becomes minion strikes plus. I'm gonna have to block here, but I can't block that much. Might as well do this. I don't know if you can fight this dude on multiplayer. I've not seen them ever. Maybe it's just a matter of chance. Oh, that's... Oh. I'm gonna do Royalties Bulwark. Perfect, actually. Tangled? Attacks cost an additional energy this turn. What a shame. Another Bulwark. Okay, 9 block, return this card to your hand for 2 stars. I don't know about that. I'm gonna take another Bulwark. And I'll rest up here. What a shame, Slam. Yeah, that's right. So far, though, I do think Reaching's pretty cool. 2 Refined Blades here upgraded. I gotta try that. This run might be GG. Ceremonial Beast, I know Ringing's a tough one. If I can just get like one good Sovereign Blade in there, I think he or she or whatever it is done for. Let's put that one Venerate. That, oh, that double damage gets the letter opener. Bulwark's is basically off. Yeah, you get that, it's just a good block and then that Forge on top of it. I can play it up right now actually because I need that block. Light and then Photon Cut. Whatever. I like that attack animation there. Gonna Bulwark again. And, let's see. I could charge something new. I don't think I need to, though. Let's just defend. But yeah, 50 damage Sovereign Blade already. That's pretty strong. Yeah, I think now a Falling Star and just hit it right here. That's going to be 75 damage, I think. And then I got my Astral Pulse here. That's 75. I know that's going to inflict Ringing. And yeah, this does not return it to my hand. It'd be kind of a part if it did. See, though, can I'm gonna Venerate again and draw something. You can go back on top. one card a turn. If I can only play one, I guess it might as well be Bulwark, because that's pretty strong. Oh boy. Refined Blade and Bulwark. And then, I mean, I've got 5 stars, might as well give him weakness. Actually, oh yeah, I might as well. I'm not even gonna look at how much damage the sword has right now, I'm just gonna see when I draw it. Refined Blade. 100 damage. 99 health. Yep. I'm feeling good about it so far. Neutral and Aegis, 8 plating for 1 energy and 5 stars. English is hard. Yeah, I get you sometimes. What is this? 7 stars. 7 damage to all enemies 7 times for 7 stars. Void form. End your turn. The first 2 cards you play each turn are free to play. 7 stars. What do you think about the deck so far? I mean, I'm going in on forging here. Got a little bit of energy or star gain. One of them is better than the others. Void form sounds, I don't know about that though, because that's 3 energy and it's gonna end my turn. We draw an Aegis. It's up. Let's see, do I have anything that can manipulate that? Maybe I can get something going with I mean, Bulwark is actually pretty high cost, and having that free would be pretty nice. I'll tell you what, I'll give it a try. 5. Yeah, the blade's also 2 cost. I can't seem to get a free elite path in here, though. What about merchants? One on the left and one on the right. I'm gonna go on that middle merchant path, and also get the elites on the way. First up, I have Tezcatara. What an exotic visitor. Who might you be, sweetie? Get hot cocoa and play it on first turn. I'm no sweetie. Address me with respect, giant thing person. Look how talkative this guy is. Where are my manners? Enchantal strikes in your deck with Tezcatara's Ember. Eternal. At the start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your draw pile and gain 1 strength. That could mess with some things. Unlucky no Coco. Golden Compass. Replace the Act 2 map with single splash path. I've taken Golden Compass before. What's your opinion on the Golden Compass? I think it's an interesting one. I don't know if it's good though. That's why I want a second opinion. Compass makes the act easy. Nutritious soup though. I mean, I do have Strike Dummy, so my strikes won't be that bad, but do I want to make them eternal? Maybe I'll just go with the Compass. Yeah. And I assume it's always the same layout of enemy, unknown, enemy, rest, unknown, chest, unknown, and then, yeah. It's a good path, though. I do like this path. Here, well, this is like the world's easiest Bulwark. Void Form upgraded. The first 3 cards you play each turn are free to play. Interesting. Don't take the blade. I don't think it's actually possible for him to take the blade, because he's trying to take that shit permanently. You're nerfing Void Form because it's so up. How are they nerfing? Are they making it cost more or less free cards played? Oh, you know what? I can refine Blade. Falling Star right here. 43 damage off the bat. it been now? 2 hours, 12 minutes. I'm only gonna do 4 damage, that sucks. Eternal, or... oh, it's gonna get ethereal. Yeah, because, I know Defect and the Watcher, their forms in the first game, they had Eternal, or Ethereal, so... Take my stolen card back. Reflect. Blocked attack damage is reflected to your attacker this turn. 17 block for 1 energy 3-star? That doesn't sound bad. That sounds really good, actually. And this unknown, this or that. I think this time I'll take this. Void form does not consume stars either. That's true. I'll take this for that one shop coming up. I've got 2 rests, so I can get rid of that damage easily. I think as usual, I start with a Bulwark. And... maybe a Venerate instead of a Strike. I've only got Astral Pulse and Falling Star coming up, though. Yeah, it's the first 2 cards you play. Oh, so it makes... no, you're right, because it says... I think normally it would say, the first 3 cards you play are 0 energy, but that's like straight up free to play, so that doesn't cause stars either, huh? You got a good point. I'm actually gonna toss the potion. That's good to know. Thank you. And you know what? Royalties. Astral Pulse, Silver, and Blade. I'm gonna kill him with a potion so he doesn't get to dig. Gambler's Brew. Solar Strike Plus. Stardust. That's interesting. This one takes stars. 12 damage, next turn draw 2 cards. I like the idea of Solar Strike Plus. Draws cards like stars has X cost on stars. I think the thing with cards like those is, I would assume it either assumes you have 0, or let's say you have 3 stars but it's free to play. Either that or it's like, it does it as if you have 3 stars but doesn't cost you any. Anyways, I'm gonna rest here. Yeah, I've not tested. The whole thing with X cost cards are very interesting to me. I don't use them too often though. I don't have a turn 1 Bulwark, that kinda sucks. Can do Reflect though. Supposed to do a Falling Star Strike there, that seems pretty good. You got a favorite enemy design in this game? Because I think all of them are pretty cool looking. Might have got weakness, that kind of sucks. I think it's interesting since every attack they do that turn. Reflect. So are you implying that even if I don't block it, it reflects the damage? Put Astral Pulse on top since I don't have the stars for it right now. I'm gonna take a teeny tiny bit damage from this Bulldog. Pretty sure it would. If it does. We can do a royalty here and a strike. I guess I'll... I didn't forge yet. I'm a Bulwark, actually. This guy's gonna wake up, though. I don't want to turn those into minion strikes. The fact that it's like, let's say there are 3 enemies hitting you, all multi-attacks, they would all take the damage they're dealing. That is true. But I think the Thorns effect works much better for those multi-hits. I'm actually gonna take a fuck ton of damage here. Just gonna refine and strike. It's like a livable amount of damage though. That's how much they're hitting for. Yeah, that's right. So it's like a 15 times 2, I could see Reflect being better there, but like 2 times 15, Thorns is probably better there. Well, you know, it depends on the Thorns amount, like you said. Thorns on average 3, they for 15 times 3, they take 45 back. Yeah. Well, I think it's the other way around, 3 times 15. Yeah, 3 times 15 beat the other way around. But I get what you mean, though. Anyways, I only have 1 defend here. That's in the form of Cork Toughness, so that's gonna be rough. Oh, do I want to keep targeting here? One more Refined Blade. I'm gonna get weakness, though. I can just rest right after this one, though, so it's not that big a deal. There's Reflect. You know, I can do Reflect Bulwark here, and that should save me. And this guy, let's see. Blocked damage is reflect to your attacker for 1 turn. That's gonna hurt both of them a lot, which I like. Now for the blade. That's not gonna kill yet, though. Need a bit of defense. Alright, here we go. And I got royalties. Wrought in War. Bundle of Joy. Add 3 random colors cards to your hand and exhaust. That's cute. Even if the enemy is attacking 3 times 15, they still take 45, so Thorns is better when it's 1 times 15 or 0 times 15. Yeah, it's better for, like, those low damage multi-hit attacks, or even no damage. Rotten War is pretty cool. Bundle of Joy sounds interesting. I'll try Bundle of Joy is rare, I want to try it. Then rest up. Could be an encounter in one of these unknowns. Who's this guy? Welcome to Wongo's. Welcome to Wongo's. We have what you want at Wongtastic prices. As the least enthusiastic clerk you have ever met. Peruse our wares and enjoy your time at Wongo's. They continue without even looking up. Wongo's bargain bin, Wongo's featured item, or Wongo's mystery box. Obtain 3 random relics after 5 combats. You play 3 of your cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. Oh man, Pocket Watch is good. Leave, downgrade a random card. I don't want to do that. I could buy all 3 of these, but there's a shop coming up, so I'm gonna take, let's see the bargain bin and the featured item. Because I'm gonna feel real sad if I don't survive those 5 combats. Which is in a while, actually, since, yeah. Blood Vial, that kind of sucks. We are Wongo wowed by your generosity. Wonderful patron, you now have 32 Wongo points. With just 1968 more points, you will receive our exclusive Wongo Customer Appreciation Badge. Have a Wongtastic day. You have no clue what they were talking about, and you vow to never return to a Wongo's. Oh, I only get 1 option there. Okay. Well, if I knew that, I would have really liked to take the other one. Oh well. At least I've got more for the shop. And Permafrost. First time play Power Combat gains 6 block. The healing's nice, at least. Most of the time, events are 1 time only. Enchant and attack with corrupted. I would really like to put that on the blade if that was an option, but it's not. I could see it being good for Astral Pulse though. Basically, 0 cost, 21 damage to everyone. Whetstone, anything but my strikes, please. Falling Star and Photon Cut, I'll take it. I did get one event that was like, it said if you take the option to pay 35 gold, you can keep feasting. Oh, what's this? Infested Automaton. There's here full of dead robots. The lone automaton still has a faintly glowing core, but it's engulfed by a grotesque organic growth and doesn't respond. That looks like the defect, but the original one. Because I see the newer defect. He looks more, I think bulkier is the right word. I'll try a random power since I got Permafrost. By studying the glowing automaton and how its inner workings are laid out, you realize that specific metals and their arrangements resist various ailments. You apply this technology to yourself. Pale blue dots. If you play 5 or more cards in a turn, draw 1 card at the start of your next turn. I don't know if I'm playing 5 or more in a turn. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Defect's friend or something. I've seen a few enemies that are like very Defect adjacent with that same color scheme and general design, so maybe that's related. Momentum 5. I don't think I'm gonna get momentum to work out this time. Strawberry's nice. Oddly smooth stone's always nice. Whenever you spend or gain stars, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Pulse though. Oh, that's true. Pulse is Pulse is a 0 cost, but I need to build up some stars for that. I do like oddly smooth stone, especially with how much block I'm playing with a bulwark. I think a strawberry is nice too, just more health. Cosmic Indifference. Card from your discard pile and draw pile. Momentum pulse be much damage. I don't think I can put momentum on a pulse though, because it already has corrupted on it. And as far as I've tested, you can't enchant cards twice. That would be really overpowered though. Cloak of Stars. Black Hole. So... he is a very complicated character, but in a good way, you know? Cosmic Indifference though, I like the sound of that. Black Hole, I feel like right now I'm not gaining or spending enough, though. Or, no, you know what? I kind of am. It's a good way to bring back the blade, that's right. And tell you what, I'm actually going to remove here now. Get rid of Basic Defend. Because I've got, look, Torque Toughness, Bulwark, Reflect. Yeah, getting rid of this. Basic Strike, though, that's also true. But I've got Strike on me, so they're a little bit better. And do I want to buy something here? I'm going to try Black Hole. It's on sale too. And that's going to be 2 elites. I suppose I never played into Strike Dummy. Whenever I get Strike Dummy, I try to play it into it, like maybe a little bit. Like just keep those strikes around if I've got them, because like, you know, upgraded strike, 14 damage, that's not too bad. 22 damage straight to the face, that is pretty bad though. I think we'll do the Torque Toughness. Check the enemy buff if you haven't. Yeah, the first time you hit this guy, you get energy. So I think I'll do an Astral Pulse. Then I'm gonna do a Refined Blade in the strike. Some people don't read. I'd be surprised if people just don't read what the enemy passives do, because a lot of them are real important. Get him to Bulwark. Would I Black Hole here? I can Black Hole here. Okay, this seems like a real good time to Bulwark again. And I don't have enough stars for Reflect, but I can do Cosmic Indifference. time to drop on? Probably another bulwark. So I think the idea here is pretty obvious. I just want to build up that blade and... Oh, I already forgot that I could have attacked him for 1 energy. Did I even have attacks in here? Maybe. Yeah, every turn's good bulwark. Oh, except for this one apparently. Here's the deal. I'm gonna photon cut. Can I get my what's the name of it? I forgot. I'll remember as time goes on. Where is it? Where is it? Falling Star. Can I get that Falling Star with 2 card draws? There it is. I'm gonna apply that vulnerable and then hit him with that blade. 63 damage. I'll take that. Void. Oh shit, you're right. I could have done Void too. Now, don't even kill him here now. It would have been perfect Void turn. Yeah, you're right. Well, you know, no point crying over a spilled milk, as they say. Well, this is a really bad turn. Let's see that Bundle of Joy. Omnis Slice. Which does nothing actually because he has block. I'm gonna rest after this encounter anyways. So I can't feel too bad about it. What the hell is this? I think I got a Gambler's Brew. Automaton at the second. Bundle is so bad, it's also getting a buff. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. -1 energy. It is a little bit expensive, I suppose. I'm gonna block this, even though Void Form is there. There's that blade. What am I getting? Bag of Prep, that's what I wanted. And an upgraded Gather Light, I like the idea of that. We're never playing that Void Form. I'll be there eventually. This one is going to be disastrous for that Astral Pulse. Can I get a cool power here and maybe bump up that damage? Seeking Edge. Forge 7. Sovereign Blade now deals damage to all enemies. Well. When you attack an enemy, loses 1 strength this turn. So your turn, draw 1 card and exhaust 1 card from your hand. Oh, so this is like a Tools of the Trade, but exhausting. Well, I gotta do Seeking Edge, you know. Now, this one you want to kill all of them in 1 good turn, so... Let's see that, 19? That's huge. I don't have a Bulwark in here, though, which is a shame. I've actually got, like... Does this just kill in 1 turn? It might. I think this is a 1-turn kill with the Astral Pulse. Yeah. Alright, problem solved. And a Pen Nib. Oh man, Pen Nib is always really hard to set up for me, but with that blade, I gotta try. Resonance, 1 strength, all enemies lose 1 strength, and a Reflect Plus, Crush Under. Resonance doesn't sound too bad, but Reflect Plus, that's a lot of... I'm going in on block here. And I don't think 1 strength is going to matter if I'm just making like these huge big hits instead of the bunch of little ones. I don't think you need more anything. No, you know what, that's fair. 27 cards in the deck. Maybe I start thinning some things out. I'm gonna play safe and rest. Knowledge Demon. Oh, I fought this one once before. I think. It's like a Dex potion. I'll do... I'll do Black Hole. Solar Strike. Well, I guess I could have done Falling Star first, but let's think about that now. Always choose damage unless you draw a billion. I always choose damage. I've only fought this guy once before, actually, so, and that time it was damage. I could try Pale Blue Dots. I'll get it out of there. Good choice, yeah. Take 6 damage. It's a good time to reflect. Oopsie. Yeah, I think I just want to be refining this blade and maybe get like a pen nib in there. Bulwarking, Torque Toughness, get a Venerate. Manifesting Void Form on good turn. Yeah, maybe on the turn where he, that's it. Where he makes me choose another debuff. Like, not this. Oh, wait a minute, actually. This could be good. Yeah, you know what? This is a good turn. I'll do it. Oh yeah, I took 6 damage from the disintegration first, I already forgot. Alright, I make big ones. I'm gonna start with a 2-cost Forge 10. And the Photon Cut. You, oh, there's nothing in my draw pile anymore, so you can come back on top. Or discard pile. Actually, I'm gonna put Gather Light back on top. I don't need to block right now. Yeah, good. Okay, you're right. I can just do this right now. Wait, and bring it back. It's a little complicated, but I'm understanding it. Yeah, take 7 damage. First 2 for free. That's gonna be... Right, the star cost is also free here. Reflect, Bulwark. Get some more Gather Light in here. I'm making like no progress towards my pen nib though, because I'm not attacking. Alright. I want my blocks for free. Because I'm actually getting none this turn. That's not good. Play these 2 free. I was gonna vulnerable, might as well play it now for 82 damage. I'm gonna be hurting this turn though. So, yeah. It's gonna be maybe a little rough, but I think I'll win this one. It's easy. Yeah, and there's that pen nib. It didn't come back this turn. And I got a spam message in chat that was blocked. Sec. Interesting that take 2 HP is not a cost. Well, it's... Oh wait, the message isn't so up since I refreshed, but I mean, it's not really a cost, it's more like a byproduct of the card. Like, I think it'd be a cost if it was like, say instead of 0 energy here, there was like a 2 HP icon. What was I gonna do again? Right, I've got pen nib. It's gonna Bulwark. And... I mean, I guess a little... like a Bundle of Joy. Argue it as a cost, but I see it either way. Gain additional 5 block from defend cards, that's interesting. And lose 9 strength. Yeah, these are all bad colorless cards. I'm gonna take my Fasten and just hope for that, Blade. Waste away, that sounds terrible. I did not get the Blade, but I do have my Reflect. It's actually huge to just eat all the bad non-Blade cards. That's true. Oh, this retains now. Wait, that's huge. Okay, any minute now that Blade's gonna be back. If I was playing the Ironclad Body Slam, that'd be huge right now. Oh, here it is. Yeah, refine that shit. 174 damage, you're out of here. Epic discovered. I am invincible. Gain 9 block at the end of your turn if this is on your top of your draw pile, play it. That sounds interesting. Transform any number of cards in your hand into minion sacrifice. Guards. This seems like another way to get rid of my strikes and such. Yeah, I'm gonna take guards. Normally exhausting every bad card would be good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. Thanks for sticking around, by the way, and just checking out this whole run. Even part of my silent one, too. Glad that you're enjoying it. Orange? How is this being orange? All know that orange is the most regal color. I think historically in real life that's been purple. Incredible, so mighty. Cook. Remove 2 cards from your deck and gain 9 max HP at a rest site. At the start of your turn, gain 7 block. The first card you play each combat is played in extra time. Ooh, these all sound good. Cook would be huge, so is Sai. Cook. What would I remove with Cook? Let me think. So I'd make my Void form better. It would give me more options to play it with that block. Meat Cleaver, I think, is also pretty good. Significantly better than the Peace Pipe from the first game. But then again, that's like a rare relic versus an ancient. There's not a whole lot that I think I need to remove. Because, like, I've got... Where is it? I already forgot where it went. With charge and guards, I could probably just transform those strikes and defends during combat, so... This relic that lets you do every rest action, by the way. Oh, I'd love to have that. I'm gonna go with Sai. Because I've got minion transforms. Left with the back-to-back elites and then 4 regular enemies, I don't know about that. I'm gonna go with the right path. Not sure if it's multiplayer only or not, but it's insane in mults. Okay, lots to think about here. So first and foremost, you need block. I guess that's my only block in my hand. I'm just gonna Falling Star for the weakness. And wait, this is at the start of my turn. You know, I can kill this guy right now here with guards. We had 4 people and 3 of them had it, so man, every rest while healing yourself and upgrading. That sounds really nice. I think this is a good time for guards. Or, let me think, is there something I want to keep in here? Probably not, I just want to get rid of him as fast as possible. Oh, your minion strikes and your minion sacrifice. I should have read that closer. Well, I got a letter opener at least. That's still a good card though, I think. Okay, now we've got a problem. Let's see. Oh, right, that gives me a block because of the permafrost. I'm gonna put this one back on top. Because we need some blocking against these guys. I'm gonna strike this one. Losing 2 max health is gonna be it's kind of gonna suck there, but it's not that big of a deal. And then playing Venerate isn't gonna kill this guy. At least it's a nice and even 80. So I think I put this back on top. Just look at that shit. Alright. Another Bulwark Plus? Yeah. I think I could take the right path here. Spire Seal, everything must go. I think it's actually a really nice detail that they changed how the merchant's place looks here now in Act 3. He's got like a bunch of stuff missing in the... Yeah, did I say his name wrong again? Oh, this is... What the fuck is this? Oh, so this is... It's not a looks thing, it's like actually just different. He's like got the... He's giving me the bargain bin relics. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, at least they're cheap. I tell you what, though. There's no other... Yeah, relics... There's no other shopkeeper coming up as far as I can tell. I mean, one of these unknowns can be one, but if it is, then it is what it is. I'm gonna go with the Anchor, the Venerable Tea set, the Strike Dummy. And yeah, because I got a Minion Strikes too, and then the regular Strike Dummy, and the Degrant Flower. And I mean, I guess I could like... Wait, how many comments are gonna come up? This is gonna heal. It's above the normal T sets, it's no longer you have to rest, it just visit the rest site. Yeah, I did notice that, which is nice. This is gonna heal me like 4 HP maximum, or minimum. I'm kind of surprised that Lee's Waffle heals you less with that frosting on it. I guess people don't fuck with the frosting. But I'm good on the shop now. I might get an event that requires money. Alright, this is just an easy Bulwark turn. What else we got here? Put something else on top. I can do Void Form on top. What do I want on top? Maybe Falling Star for that Sovereign Blade. This guy's gonna hurt me a little bit though. You know, let's see how much this does to him. 39. Can I put something on my disc? Oh, actually, I can Sovereign Blade and then Cosmic Indifference, put it back on top. There we go. I wasn't paying attention. What I get 3 strength from? There's another 1 dexterities from the... Can I look it up in here? Oh, my Sword of Jade transform, or my Sword of Stone transformed. That's cool. I didn't even realize. I think yeah, I can just finish this guy off. I do like that these, they're called event relics. So this is just its own thing. It's not that great other than lets you assign to a lot of small things. I do like that they gave these, budget relics their own appearances. What was I about to do? Orc again, refine blade again. They're funny. And you know, for the price, they're not even that bad. Oh, I've got pen nib here. I tell you what, actually, what if I tried to maybe play some other things and then keep this... Dude has different moves if you kill the gunner first. Wait, what the fuck? He's doing 22 damage? I was gonna try to drag this pen nib into the next fight, but I think I gotta kill him now then. Rot and War, more Forge. I do love forging. Love forging. Oh boy, the potion career. Well, there's no shops coming up that I can get this guy. You could have killed him with Reflect? Yeah, that would have been... No, you're right, actually. I could have done that. I don't know if I had the stars, though. I wasn't paying attention to it. I'm just gonna take an uncommon potion. I can't deliver this to the merchant. Stable Serum. Retain your hand for 2 turns. When a single potion was attacked. Hungry for mushrooms. How long has it been since you ate? Wait, what's that fantastic smell? Following the scent, you reach a cozy campground with all manner of tasty mushrooms being cooked. You don't consider the safety of eating these mushrooms because you're so hungry. So hungry that you don't notice the dead adventurer. Draw 2 fewer cards at the start of each combat. Raise your max HP by 20. Lose 15 HP, upgrade 3 random cards. Let's see the rest sites. There's one coming up, so I'm going to take the Fragrant Mushroom. They got all the good things I like. What did it upgrade from upgraded to? Yeah, first 3 cards for that. And I got Fragrant Mushroom as a relic. Okay, these guys. What do you think about this one? If I had my black hole here, that'd be nice to play. But I don't. I'll do Venerate and Torque Toughness. I'm a big fan of how the robot enemies in this act are animated. Very mobile on their feet. I think it's the best way I can describe it right now. These guys are gonna kick my ass though. Let's see. You can go back on top, man. I don't need this many refined blades right now. Yeah, I want to take this guy out. Then we can refine blade. Let me see here. This is not the greatest hand. Great Bulwark turn. And maybe I would even play royalties here. I can afford to do that. Wait, what the? Well, there's no shop coming up actually, as far as I know, so maybe there's no point. Let's see, can I transform anything? I can transform a strike and defend with charge. Playing it makes it so it does not draw. That is true, that is true. And then I got that letter opener. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll silver and blade this guy. Oh wait, actually... No, I can't void form here. I'd love to though. Maybe on the boss I can do that. Yeah, I think that's the two... That's both minion strikes, wow. What can I transform you? Both these strikes. How much bulwark do you need? Not enough. It is a really nice card. This is not quite enough block, actually. Really easy, you also don't need a forge card. I imagine that there are more that I can unlock later, but these are pretty good. Oh, this is not the greatest hand. You know, I could have played Void Form after killing both of them, but they have no more reinforcements, so... Oh wait, they do have one. I can play it. Problem solved. Lovely, lovely Void Form. Yeah, Photon can give me something expensive here. Bundle of Joy, my favorite. Well, at least it's gonna be free. Another 3 cards in the hand? Why not? What are these? Alignment? Bundles less ass when it's free. Royal Gamble. 5 stars for 9 stars and exhaust. Make it so. Every 3 skills you play in a turn, put this into your hand. That's kind of cool. Monologue. Whenever you play a card this turn, gain 1 strength this turn. Prophesize. Draw 6 cards. Hegemony. Hegemony. Deal 18 damage next turn, gain 3 energy. Interesting. Hegemony with, Void Form, that could be good. But draw, that's good too. I do struggle a bit with draw, so... I'll try Hegemony just because it's also, like, good damage. Like 18 for 2? Go pillow. I was just about to say I don't think I need to rest right now. But I do have an elite coming up, so maybe I'll play it safe. I just realized, is this guy sitting on his throne on top of the log, having another person carrying it for him? There is no need for him to be doing all that. Okay, biting scrolls again. Let me think. God damn it, if I had any, like, defense in here, I would have played royalties. Let me think. I want to get rid of one of them. And it's going to be you. Oh, you know what? I can play it this turn. Problem solved. Alright, now what is most expensive here? The only problem is I don't actually have anything that... Oh boy, that's a lot of damage I'm going to be taking, actually. I don't have much going on in terms of draw right now. I don't even know if I'm going to block all of this. Yeah, this stings. There's that free hegemony, though. How about a bundle of joy and give me, like, bandages, if that's the thing here. Equilibrium? Secret Strike. With 26 damage, choose one of 3 cards and you draw pile to add into your hand. How much does this cost normally? This guy's dead this turn, so it doesn't matter. It's normally 6 damage, you just had the pen, that's right. I assume it's like a 1 or 2 coster then, maybe even 0. I don't need royalties. It's supposed to be... Okay, 1 cost, that makes sense. What's this? The Trial. You join a line of people entering a massive building. As you pass under a golden archway, horns blare, confetti explodes, and streamers glide down from the ceiling. Entrant 954, you are the decider for today's trial. You are not allowed to reject. Oh boy. Oh. You sit in the chair of decision-making and the trial begins. A wealthy-looking merchant presents his case. He is accused of murder by one of his rivals. The evidence is thin and you have a feeling that the man is innocent, but the onlookers seem out for blood. The crowd bellows, decide, decide, decide. Okay, let's see here. Regret? Yeah, if this is in your hand, lose 1 HP for each card in your hand. That's pretty bad. But shame? Frail is also really, really bad. Considering I'm going in on block, so... Yes, the wealthy guy is guilty, but I'm gonna get 2 random relics for it. Vajra and Gremlin Horn. Royalties downside. It is decided, you rule that all the man's possessions are retaken and given as processing fees for the court. The crowd howls in glee. Horn is good. Yeah, but I do only have, one elite coming up with... Well, I guess it could be good if it beats the knights. No, it's just 1 guy. And I drew regret immediately. I can transform it, though. Yeah, definitely regret. And, royalties... That'll do. That'll do. Probably didn't need to play that second one, but I did get Pen Nib off. And for next turn, I think I want that Refined Blade. What else we got? Charge these 2. Cosmic Indifference something here. I could do another Refined Blade on top. Torque Toughness so I get a little more block next turn too. Those burns are gonna suck though. What else we got? We're just Refined Blade. Transform them too. Nah, I don't got anything to transform the burns right now, unfortunately. Get a Venerate in there. Get a light. just gotta build up that blade. Is draw charge for them? Oh, that's true. How about I reflect 40 damage to this guy? This is like his super ultimate attack. Oh, this is a great void form turn. Mind you, I'm not even hitting him with like my real attacks. I'm just building up that Sovereign Blade, and he's already down 125. You already know it's gonna be Bulwark, Jenny, or Toughness. Okay, one more attack and I'm hitting him with that blade. Oh yeah, 40 damage reflect is something. Just hit me for 45. That's nice, man. Refined blade. Solar strike, and that's 138. My sword's better than yours, buddy. Good night. And I got fish oil, I like that. Centennial puzzle too. Comets. 33 damage, 3 weak, and 3 vulnerable for 5 stars. I do have a lot of stars because of my, what are they called? My Gather Lights and the something war? The Routen War. I'll take it. Honestly, ultimate version of your basic ability. Yeah, it's cool. You're really gonna give me like one more enemy before the final boss? Regret with no way of getting rid of it, that kinda sucks. Well, you know the deal. Bulwark. I hope they give you more little more stars. You know, I can play a Venerate here. I'm gonna lose a lot of health though, which sucks. Don't really need to do a falling star, it's gonna do 0 damage. Huh? What? You're full block. Yeah. Was there something I missed? If it's the Bulwark I played, it was for, wait, did I even play Bulwark? It's for the Forge. Or, yeah, the Curse. That's what I took damage from. I was wondering what you meant damage. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks about Regret, it's just straight HP damage. And, not much I can do here except just bulk up more. Just get royalties out of the way. Oh, here's a good comment. Let me think here. How much damage is this gonna do? 75. I'm probably going to rest on this one anyways. Let's just beat his ass. Well, that kind of sucks. I do got the pillow, so... Could have gotten the blade back with Cosmic Indifference. Oh, that's true. That's true. Let's see what the Bundle of Joys got for me. Oh man, imagine Hidden Gem with that replay too, or not Hidden Gem, but the Blade with replay too. He's actually good, yeah. I mean, I don't see myself playing these. Might as well get rid of them, yeah. And well, that 45 damage is... I've got Reflect, I'll live. Actually, I just kill him straight up. Gamma Blast. Alright, so this is like something in between that, that Falling Star and Comet. I'm gonna take it. Here we are. Final boss time. Just using my fish oil. What's 5? Do I have? I have ways of getting more stars here, but it's not enough. I think I'm gonna save the vulnerable potion for the last phase when he's got the most health. For now, I'm going to... Yeah, you're gonna get strength every time I do this. Dude is basically like the gremlin from Spire 1. Well, the thing is, his 3 phases are like... one elite from every act in the first scene, because the first one's the gremlin, now the second's the Book of Stabbing, and the third's the Nemesis. Which I think is interesting. Let's start things off, I think I'm gonna go... Well, I think the first one's the easiest because he only has 100 health. I'm gonna save my stars, though. I could've... Let's retain for 2 turns, but I don't think I need to do that yet. Maybe in single player, sure. Oh, in multiplayer, yeah, because he's got more health, huh? I can see the issue there. I have an idea, actually. I don't think I can kill him this turn if I want to. I'm gonna take a little damage on the nose, but I think it'll be fine. Why charge and get rid of my basic defense? And then get that... Yeah, get that blade going. Let's play every skill play also adds 2, so something turn 1 is like 40, 70 damage. Okay, yeah, I can see the issue there now. I see that void form, but... Oh, Regret's gonna suck so bad here. I want to get that hegemony and kill him, like, next turn. 6 damage. Yikes. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna do... I think... Red has bad timing with well. Yeah, it always has bad timing. But I think I'll do Hegemony. And not Reflect, I don't need to Reflect. I can do Photon Cut and put something into my draw pile. Gamma Blast for sure. So I can start him off with that weak and vulnerable. Right in the next phase. Would I retain everything else? I don't think I need to. You know, just Refine Blade. Yeah, Refine Blade for more energy. Okay, now he's got the Book of Stabbings passive. I got Gamma Blast and Falling Star, huh? I might just play Falling Star or... No, I'm not killing him 1 turn. So... Oh, Bulwark came back. That's... Oh my god. Where did that draw come from? I have no idea. Oh, minion strike. I'm an idiot. Keep that blade up. Oh, you know what? Actually, that just straight up kills this turn. And get the joy of royalties. And he's got intangible now. I have a really good feeling about this one though. Cosmic Indifference on the first draw, not good though. Like no block. I can put Refined Blade back on top. Attacking is... I mean, I could build a pen nib. So I'm gonna take a little bit of damage though. I would have done the cut first so you would see the draw. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, this is gonna hurt. It might be close here. This is 3 burns, I believe. God, he's really giving me the regret. Yeah, at least it's not as many cards. Alright, here's an idea. Strike and then Hegemony for the energy next turn. That sets up the pen nib. And we got Sovereign Blade right here. Them damn things. Yep, refine that fucking blade. That's 249 damage. Watch this. Yeah, and the best part is he gets killed by none other than himself. Epic discovered. Win on the first attempt as this character. Now that's something. I've arrived. You there, commoner. Is this the top? Okay, well now I know that he's just gonna die. Also, I see that, it looks like the architect's trying to reconstruct the heart in the background. I need quiet. I'll teach you some manners. Ever discovered. Oh, he just fucking explodes. 1280 damage to the architect, but it wasn't enough. Well, that was something. I like shiny. Alright, it has been like 3 hours and 15 minutes now, so I think I'm just gonna unlock these epics and end it for today. Seeds, beat actively 3 times. Enamored by the growth and stability of flora and fauna, the architect spends decades researching and refining them. And so at last, the penultimate creation, the ancient seeds are complete. The seeds, which turned out to be failures, the mistakes, were placed in a heavy coffer and held into the ocean's depths. You can now climb the spire through customizable runs and seeds. Oh, that's kind of funny. Ancients. Holy necrobinder on them. The ancient trees are not all the same. Each individual tree is shaped by its surroundings. Some are stout and bushy, while others are gnarled and knotted. When fully mature, a manifestation of its immense power is born within, an ancient. Hey, there's ice cream. You got a book of 5 rings. Every 5 cards you add to your deck heal 15 HP. And Kusarigama. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. I like that. What else we got? That's 4 more to unlock. I arrive. Act 1 with the Regents. Kaboom! A fantastic explosion marks the arrival of the Regent. His Majesty's spaceship shattered beyond repair. Finally, I arrive. Spoils of battle, that's just Forge 10. Sword Sage. Increase the cost of Sovereign Blade by 1, Sovereign Blade now hits an additional time. He looks pretty sick here. And Furnace, at the start of your turn, forge 4. Alright, so all the more things for forging, that's cool. And we need a hero. Deadly monsters have begun to trickle out of the Spire, increasing pace ever since the doors have reopened. Brave warriors, explorers, and mercenaries have been sent in, but few make progress, even fewer make it back alive. The Regent learns of this dismay and takes it upon himself to become the hero that Prion needs. I enter. Fencing manual at the start of each combat, forge 10. Electric dust, for every 10 stars spent, gain 10 block. And lunar pastry, at the end of your turn, gain stars. I like the sound of that. Grand strategy. Defeat me? The Regents of Stars does not know defeat. This strange man at the top of the tower must be defeated by me and only me. The Regent devises a royally brilliant plan to become stronger. To immortalize this, it is etched into a nearby stone. Try harder. Star Potion, Cosmic Concussion, and King's Courage, Forge 15. Alright, last one. The Regent must keep going. His Majesty may now access Ascensions when starting a run. Now for the last one. Life and Death. Necrobinder. That is some beautiful art. A young explorer unlocks the forbidden grimoire. Magic from another time and place explore outwards as weightless dark smoke overwhelms the curious one. She gains the understanding of life and death, but at a cost. Her skin, hair, and organs rapidly rot away as her soul is forcefully bound into the locket in her pocket. The grimoire whispers, "If I die, you die." The Necrobinder emerges. She seeks revenge. Interesting. What does she do? A Spireborn Lich who seeks revenge. Plus 1 trusted left hand, Osti in combat. At the start of your turn, summon 1. Necrobinder is like the coolest character concept-wise. I do always like Necromancers, I think they're very cool. She got some low health though. Yeah, let's see, the Compendium. Second try on the Silent, that was a win. The first try on the Regent, that was a win, so that's pretty cool. But now it has been 3 hours and 20 minutes, so I'm gonna end it off for the night. It's Aussie can tank? Oh, that's cool. Since he's a summon, I assume? Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get off for now, but, you know, thanks for coming along and watching me. I hope you have a good night, and good night. That's all damage you don't block goes to Aussie, and then to you if he dies. Oh, okay, that's cool. Thank you for letting me know. Good night. One more time.